Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you're watching this video. You're welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Mrs. Blessing Efanga. So today we're going to be talking about married women and how they dress. You know, in the society today we see where a woman was single, she dressed very well, looked beautiful and attractive, and then suddenly she gets married and put to bed and she's looking like a grandmother. You know, it's really alarming. And this could be one of the reasons for infidelity in marriage. So we have a special guest here in the house that's going to be talking about this issue, that is going to tackle this issue with us. So let's welcome our special guest. She's a mother, a wife. She's actually 10 years in her marriage. She's a medical radiographer and also a gospel minister. Let's welcome Mrs. Deborah Godwin Etienne.
Hi there. Thanks for having me. God bless you.
You're so welcome, Ma. We're happy to have you in our YouTube channel today.
Thank you.
So we're going to be asking you some questions while you give us advice and then tell us on, give us tips on what to do to look better. So the first question is, what does it mean to dress well?
Okay, dressing well is very much relative. It depends on the person. It depends on the personality. It depends on the image they want to put out there. But for me as a person, I would say please be very much presentable. When you are able to be presentable in your dressing, be responsible. Now we're dealing with married women here. We're talking basically about the married, people. So we're saying be responsible. You want to create an image, so don't dress in such a way that the interpretation of your dressing is actually telling us who you're not. So be presentable, be responsible, do not go over the board. God bless you.
Okay, like the saying goes, dress the way you want to be addressed. So Ma, the next question is, should a married woman dress to impress herself or her husband?
Please, it is very important for this question. Married women, it is you first. It is you first. Don't ever don't forget yourself. Because this is the light we want to bring out. Many married women tend to do things because even the Bible says what? The Bible says that love your neighbor as yourself. You need to find yourself. Many married women are not finding themselves in the marriage. So everything they are doing, they're like a shadow of themselves, and it reflects in their dressing, even in marriage. So be yourself. First and foremost, dress to, tell yourself, I'm me, this is who I am. I'm created in the image and the likeness of God. So look good for yourself. And then once you love yourself properly, then definitely your husband will go over the board loving you. So it's still for your husband you're doing it, but make sure that you're okay with yourself.
So we're dressing firstly for ourselves before our husbands, and then that's a very good point, So we have to be confident in our dressing.
Yes,
wow,
be confident.
That's very good. Okay, another question goes, when a woman dresses well, does it increase the bond between her and her spouse?
In a way, it could. In a way, in short, I think every man will want a woman he can be proud of.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any man who wants to go anywhere and cannot. Hello. I don't want to. No man wants to carry their grandmother to any party.
Yeah.
I didn't marry a grandmother.
Yes.
Just like you said, I didn't marry a grandmother. I married a beautiful woman, and I know what I saw that made me come after you. So keep representing.
Wow.
Look yourself. Make him, feel like, wow, I'm proud of myself. When a man sees his wife, he looks at himself and hails himself like, I'm proud of myself. So no man wants to carry his grandmother. So of course.
Okay. That's so nice. So our men, when you dress well, you actually find their ego, they're able to say, oh, this is my wife. Wow. So should childbirth or lack of money be a reason or excuse for not dressing well?
In our generation today, there are so many ways to dress well that you don't necessarily need to break the bank. We have the ocrix. If you want to funky size it, we have the ocrix where you can get clothes beautiful for as low as 300 naira. There are all over the places. In short, they are close by us. So don't deny yourself of the opportunity of looking good and equally smelling nice before your husband. So what did you even say? Having childbirth is not an excuse. In short, you need to see beautiful women now. From the time that they are pregnant, the things that they put on, you'll be even wondering, hello, are you pregnant? Or you are still a hot and attractive lady.
Wow.
So they don't want to put that barrier. Many people go, as far as getting new dresses for themselves. But we're talking about being contented in the situation whereby maybe your husband is not that buoyant, and probably you guys you're not where you used to be, but you're not yet where God is taking you to. That's how I want to put your situation, so you don't feel discouraged that, oh, marriage has actually brought me down. No, you are not where you used to be, but yet you are not where you are going, but yet you are not where you used to be. So at the situation of I get to where they sell good and affordable clothes. They are clothes for 300 naira, and they are beautiful and they are amazing. Let me tell you the truth. Even when you wear 300 naira clothes, people will still envy you and think that you're wearing clothes of 500,000.
Yeah, that's true.
So don't lose the opportunity to look fantastic for your husband and for yourself. Thank you.
So that's not even an excuse at all. Not having money is not an excuse. Go and do that bend down select, iron it and wear, my sister. You're going to be looking hot. Wow, this is really getting interesting. So what advice can you give to married women in general, about this dressing thing? And I think this dressing good shouldn't just be about our dresses. It can also be the hair, the makeup, and all of that. We don't necessarily need to put makeup to look good, but I think hair is the beauty of a woman.
Yes. I'll give you the one advice a very good friend of mine gave me in my early years as a mother. She said to me, Deborah, take care of yourself. I said, what? I thought I was going well. She said, take care of yourself. You're breastfeeding a child and you're all smelling breast milk. Hello. Breast milk comes with a certain kind of odor, a certain kind of smell that you really need to take care of. And these things, men detest these things. They will not tell you. And they smell that thing and they don't want to come back home because they just don't want you on their bed smelling like a roasted fish. I don't know. Or probably a fish that is getting spoiled. Because this breast milk comes with, seriously, a very offensive odor. So take good care of yourself. Now, pay attention to you, especially when you are nursing your baby. Pay attention to you. Pay attention to your dresses. Make sure that your husband still comes home to that beautiful girl that he saw before you guys got married. You can buy some nice shorts. You can buy, let your nursing wears not look like 1960s. You don't necessarily need to look that. You need to look okay. There are beautiful things that are being sold now, like I said, for an affordable way that you can still use during the nursing. You need to pay attention to you. That's my advice for all the nursing. If you, most of the things that we struggle, because the period of nursing a child is the period of pregnancy and nursing children are really the period that men cheat. And these are some of the reasons why men cheat.
Yes, that's true.
Most husbands cheat during this period because, one, the woman is going through a series of emotional roller coasters. Some women don't even know they've gone into postpartum depression.
Yes.
And the husband is not relating to it because it's not an experience, especially with our first-time mothers. It's not an experience that the woman knows. It's not also an experience that the husband knows.
Yeah.
So now she's going through this, and the husband doesn't even know she's going through that, and he's not relating. The woman is having more time to be nursing her child. Take for instance, breast milk is dropping all over your clothes, and then they are smelling. Sorry if it's a bit offensive, but this is actually the truth and it should be put out there. Our clothes, sometimes they smell a lot. And then you dump your diapers, your baby's poo and diapers on the bed, and then you run away and you forget. Let me not say you run away, because you wouldn't do that deliberately, but you leave it there. and then the thing is smelling all over there. So the house is fighting war without anybody. So your husband, as a nice person, doesn't really want to come out plain to tell you that, oh lady, this is this. So he doesn't discourage you, or so he doesn't shame you in any way. The best thing he does is to stay outside. And hello, if that young lady outside is smelling very nice, and I bought one powerful perfume, and then it's smelling, because perfume has a way of attracting people.
Yeah.
So when once she's smelling good, she's smelling awesome, it's attractive. It's attracting him, and you are going through your whole you're in your emotions, and you're in your the realm of the baby thing for that period. So it's important that you also pay attention to yourself, to your body hygiene at the time, and then also know, that this could, cause an issue in your marriage if it's not taken care of. And pay attention also to your husband at the same time. Thank you.
Wow, this is so lovely. Seriously, I know a lot of men, they don't know their wife they go into depression taking care of babies. They don't know it. They are so ignorant about it. And if they don't have anybody telling them this, they won't know. They'll go outside. So today, I believe we've learned a lot on this topic, and I hope that this advice our guest has given to us is going to help all the women out there, the single, the married, the mothers, in a very good way. So you don't really have to break your bank to look good. Also, do a nice hair. If you do your beautiful cornrow with your beautiful dressing, you're good to go. So this is the end of our show today. We're going to see you next time. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, comment, share your views. We can't wait to hear your views, and then suggest whatever topic you would love us to bring to your screen next time. Till we see you next time, bye. That's a very good point. Dressed to be presentable,
It depends on different people and their personality, but I believe in being very presentable. God.